So I've kind of been on the fence with this Alien Enemies Act. I'm definitely kind of down for having something that can very quickly remove people from the country in a very swift manner without the bloat, let's say, occasionally, the occasional bloat of the judicial system, right? So I'm kind of down for it in that instance, but after reading it a couple of times now, I've kind of been like, it's definitely a lot of gray areas here, and I can only imagine that there will be people, like 100%, coming after Trump almost exclusively for even utilizing this zombie law. Definitely. And as you see, there are a couple of judges now that are actually trying to do so. So that's intriguing also. But guys, let's go and see where this takes us. Apparently, ICE is starting to announce the first arrests from the Alien Enemies Act, guys. Let's jump into it. To say suggestion via Discord. Let's enter.
ICE announcing the first arrest of an illegal migrant gang member using the Alien Enemies Act as a federal judge tries blocking the White House from deporting violent illegal migrant gang members out.
I'm proud to say in the past 48 hours, ICE,
Florida,
along with our local partners and our other fellow federal agencies, have arrested more than 68 TDA gang members, terrorists,
68
in the United States. To date, we've arrested 394 of these terrorists. Our goal is to eradicate TDA from U.S. soil.
Okay, guys, I don't mind the concept of getting rid of people who are, here in this country exclusively to the detriment of American citizens. I don't think that we should have to deal with that specific thing. We didn't cause it, so we don't need to deal with the repercussions of it, right? And I think that's only fair. So if we have the ability to utilize something that can remove these people in a swift manner, let's do it.
Our next guest knows all about Tren de Aragua. John Fabbricatore is the former ICE field office director in Denver, Colorado, the state known as the Gangs Control Center, and he joins us now. John, great to see you on this Sunday morning. Take us through, Lisa. What does the Alien Enemies Act mean for law enforcement?
Well, it's a great tool for the president to use to help eradicate foreign terrorist organizations off the soil of the United States. And this last 4 years, the Biden administration has let in all these foreign terrorists, criminal terrorist organizations. And now this tool is a good way for us to be able to remove them from U.S. soil.
And what does that mean? I mean, you're a former ICE guy. What does that mean? I mean, or Customs and Border Patrol, ICE, no one's had their backs for the past 4 years. So what does it mean now for them to be able to have these tools at their disposal and just to be able to do their jobs?
Yeah, the morale is definitely better, knowing that this administration has their back, that they're going to actually be able to enforce the immigration law, that what they're doing every day means something. With the last administration, and we were just letting people across the border, that the men and women of ICE knew that their daily job, what they were doing, didn't mean what it should have meant, that they were not enforcing the law. The Alien Enemies Act is allowing us to do that, and it's a top priority for the Trump administration.
And guys, you definitely have sent me a good amount of videos that basically showed people walking through open, like gigantic holes in the border, and you saw ICE on the other side just standing there looking, saying, "Hey, yeah, go this way," that type of thing, guys. I mean, we saw that they were doing nothing to prevent it, zero, not a single thing. So again, if we have someone in office that's going to help slow down the process of the illegal immigration, then what is the issue here?
I guess, why are some people then standing in the way? I mean, you would think we would want to deport these gang members. You think we would want to deport these people who you label as terrorists, who our president has labeled as terrorists. So why still stand in the way?
It's incredible to think about. When you think about the types of people that ICE is arresting right now, they're human traffickers. These are people we don't want on U.S. soil, and they came in illegally, and the president's trying to use a method to get them out of the country faster to secure America. And to me, the people that are standing in this way are doing it because they want open borders.
Well, John, real quick, what went through your head? I'm sure you saw that interview with J.D. Vance and ABC's Martha Raddatz, where she said, "Oh, it's Aurora, Colorado, very well." Yes. What went through your head when she was like, "Oh, it's just a handful of apartment complex. It's just a couple, no big deal."
You know, Lisa, we still have people today that are saying that TDA did not take over that apartment complex and other apartment complexes in Colorado. They most absolutely did. You're seeing it on video, that shot that Fox is showing right now. And it's just incredible that we can have video evidence. We can have people being arrested we can have TDA members being arrested for torturing people in those apartment complexes. And there are still people on the left and others who are saying that this is not happening.
Yeah, because the problem is, guys, I mean, this video here seems to be the only video that is basically shown to the public, let's say. If there are any more videos, I think that would probably be the smartest thing. Specifically, if you want to shut people's mouths, you have to show more proof. Because one singular incident generally does not define a rule. This is almost by definition an exception, if this is what we're seeing here, guys, right? Now, the people that are there may have a different story, but I definitely wish, in this day and age that some of these things were actually filmed, so that then in itself would make it, I don't know, so like perfectly sealed that the people that are kind of going against the notion that these individuals should not be in the country, right? They have nothing else to say. That would have proved it. So until that happens, they're going to keep talking. That's it. They're just going to keep talking. But I do also want to point out that we should definitely be looking at never setting a precedent for things like this, because if you give the president the power to do this, when Trump is out of office, don't be surprised when you start realizing that people that have a different ideology than the people that are in power, let's say at that time, start labeling other people with different thoughts, because that's basically what they do anyway, right? They're the cancel culture. They're the ones who want to get rid of people for thinking differently, guys, right? So imagine if we set this precedent now, labeling people the T word, let's say, we can only imagine that they will most likely attempt to do the same exact thing when they take power again, because everything is cyclical here, guys, right?
I will never understand it, but we appreciate what you do and what you've done for the country. Thank you, John Fabbricatore. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
That was it. I could have just waited here. All right, guys. I mean, listen, I'm just glad that the act is kind of in action, let's say. I think we need something. I don't know if it's specifically this, right? Or if we can kind of draft something else up that could potentially be beneficial to the people, right? We need to do that. That would probably be really, really smart here, guys, okay? Because, again, I do believe that this is just going to be used against people who think differently, pretty much based off of some of the words and the, the talking points that the left generally espouses, let's say. All right, I'm telling you, they're going to start calling people the T word. All right, I'm saying that because YouTube really doesn't like the word they're using consistently. They don't like it. They hate it. But either way, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.